Whilst the court can understand how the Home Secretary reached their decision, given the nature of the caution Mr. Kalanga was given, after further examining the evidence put forward during this judicial review, the court has determined that the Home Secretary did not sufficiently hold in account Mr. Kalanga's age at the time the caution was issued, and the fact that this is the only strike against his name during an otherwise peaceful residence in the UK. Therefore, whilst this court has no power to bestow citizenship upon an individual, it does have the power to order that Mr. Kalanga's application be reassessed.
O di kumbi kinga quale mi o di kumbi kinga quale mi o di kumbi kinga quale mi
Wala Kievi.
Wala kiebi?
Wala Kievi.
Wala kiebi?
Wala
kiebi? Wala kiebi? Emi
Ingala
kiamboti. Emi ingala kiamboti. Emi ingala kiamboti. Wala kiebi? Lelu?
We are no longer in Inzoya Mundele.
We have left the
beast and its belly.
this
here
here in Zoyami. And I am the referee.
So,
Makamadiani,
my friend, I want you to Chikulumesu and allow me to guide you. You
are my Mujitu, a member of my new crew. Ivua, if you don't worry. All you need to know is this is a proper
British story,
full of moments of glory
and
Moshima
and Kizola
It's about Eme
and I
I mean,
it's
it's about you. It's about us too. But to a certain degree, it's mostly about Eme. Ivua. What I'm trying to say is we need to have a maca about a very British saga. It's a small space. So, I need you to use your fika bit and let me take you to a new place. Oh, a place of European revenue. A place I bet most of you never knew, even though it's coated in European residue. Oh, I'm telling you, Shewe! A land so sweet. The only way you could understand how sweet is if you saw it. First hand. Our beaches with beautiful fine sand. Our soil red, like the Martian desert, fluorescent. My city is an antidepressant. The heat is incessant. Where the border kisses the South Atlantic and the city is frantic, but so romantic and pretty. Dark-skinned girls walk down the marginal, their bodies a total arsenal. Ooh. Underneath the white palm tree carnival, Bible-Viana, the Urbana savannah, faces wrapped in colored bandanas, wrong turn. And you'll be facing the hand cannon as people search for a solution to their everyday famine. A place where you find no compassion, but where children are danced with reckless abandon and shh. Everyone is a potential assassin. Okuduru, Kizomba, provide the rhythm and the feet abide. Oh, we call it a dance of the familia. You call it the electric slide. Oh, you think you can dance? Hmm? Do you think you can dance? You haven't been to Rwanda, because none of you stand a chance. Scarlet. Parents slap the back of heads as they send all their children off to bed. If you're headed down to the marginal, beware. Ohuanehu is where the black cats come out to play. And if you get caught, there'll be a high price to pay. And whilst millionaires make kitadi off of oil and petrol, our kids sniff gasolina to escape the reality of their Rwandan battle scene, or to be in their dreams where they can be anything they want to be. The chaotic remnants of a colonial past. The symptoms of an infection not yet cleansed from the body. 1966. Bullets fly with a drunken trajectory and funded by a European treasury. But this war is not important, you see. Because it takes place in a nation we see as rudimentary. Go on. Jekulumesu. Switch on your TV. What do you see?
He's got some people on the pitch, they think it's all over.
During this World Cup, a young girl is born, unaware of the African boycott, unaware that Angola is only the beginning of a web she's about to start spinning as white hands exchange handshakes as they make a killing off the killing. You know, in Rwanda, we have a saying: the one who throws the first stone forgets, but the one who is hit, he remembers forever. 1984. Tamale, 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 tasaimale. A luta armada de libertação is in full swing. After 13 years of killing, the Portuguese government is finally listening. The Angolans are winning. People on the streets are singing, and bullet-riddled buildings are testimony to the killings are needed for such new beginnings. Portugal, they declare a 1-year period of transition a condition for the formation of a free Angolan nation. But in amongst the celebrations, people with different motivations eye up the future of their new independent nation, licking their lips in anticipation at the opportunities available from their newfound liberation. All right, guys. I said I'm sorry. Okay, I know, I did. I promised I would get here early and grab our usual table, but just let me explain why I wasn't able. Oh, remember when my mum couldn't find my passport? Do you remember how you showed your support? Well, you told everyone in class I was undocumented. Yeah, that's why Hoovy, yeah, he can't go on a school trip to France. But it does turn out, yeah, you man, you were not wrong. Oh, my mum, yeah, she never registered me. Oh, all along. So, yeah, there was me. So there was me, applying for a passport, because our anniversary is coming up in May, and I wanted to propose to Soph and in Malta, because it is her favourite childhood holiday. And yes, you know, yeah, you do. I am smooth that way. But bam! There it was. Not registered. Oh, me. But clear as day for me to see. So now, yeah, I'm putting in a whole citizenship application. Oh, because I've already booked the flights, and the hotel, and yes, I did, I booked the location. So what do I do? Yeah, I do. I do start stressing and sweating and fretting. But I'm thinking, things can't get any worse. I mean, there's no way. Until I woke up today. Now today started the same way as any other day. Or with Lucy keeping score, giving me the "you just made it on time" look as I bust through the doors, and me giving her the "today is not the day to put I'm late, so you better mind yours." On the way to my desk, Claire gives me the usual morning wink. I give her the usual stare straight ahead and pretend I didn't notice performance. Oh, especially, yeah, or after last week's work drinks. I've never been with a black guy before. Oh, and she whispered that in my ear after only a couple of drinks. So I just avert my eyes and walk to my right, and I see Gabe rocking fresh cornrows today. She's okay. Woo! Oh, but he's always got something to say. Yeah, he's always looking to get triggered. Oh, in some way. But I ain't looking to get into a debate. Because, you know, I just applied for that promotion! The too far. No, the glass. Now. So, you know, I ain't looking to get caught running late. So I just give him the traditional head nod. Let him know I'm still a part of the squad. I look around, all clear. Oh, the water cooler's the final frontier. So I shift into third gear, trying to make it to my desk before Liam can appear. Oh, you know, wherever there's a water cooler, Liam is near. I call them, yeah, the water cooler sessions. Have you ever met a human pop-up ad? That's because you haven't met Liam. Oh, and he's a recent office grad. So just as I'm about to make it past the water cooler, bam! There he is. Fist bump in one hand, protein bar in the other. Right on brand. Oh, you see, Liam, yeah? He'd be messaging this black girl. But I can tell, yeah, he is quite keen. But now, they're meeting up for the first time. And he wants to know, yeah, where he can take his, Coca Queen. Of course! So true. I should just ask her. and what she's into. You. 9:15. Our destination arrived. Woo! I survived. Bam! Off I go. Oh, and I am in full flow. Oh yeah, I am processing candidates at the speed of light. And I look at the clock and I notice the end is in sight. Oh, 10 minutes until lunchtime. And you know what? I'm kind of feeling alright. Yeah, I'm dreaming of lunchtime and fried plantain or plantain delight. I get an email. Oh, regarding the application. And they're telling me they need more evidence regarding my mum's status before they can reach a determination. Oh yeah, now. Yeah, I am stressing. Oh, because everything's already booked. So yeah, this is a time-sensitive situation. So I'm thinking, in 10 minutes, it's lunchtime, right? Right? So in 10 minutes, fuck the fried plantain delight. Oh, in 10 minutes, oh yeah, I'll rush home. I will find the box from my mum's stuff. Oh, and her status letter. And I will get to the post office and before it's shut. So bam! No long thing. Yeah, lunch is an hour, so it should be enough. Tick. 12:55. Tick, I'm gearing up for the drive of my life. Tick, if I get to the post office, it'll all be alright. Tick, tick, tick. Boom! Kyle. Yes, that Kyle. Yeah, he calls us all into the meeting room. I just wanted to keep you in the loop in regards to the new recruitment campaign. The company has a photographer coming in tomorrow. So if I could ask people to turn up in their best office attire. Maybe I'll get that haircut we've been putting off, for a week or so. So we all look a bit more professional, hey? Now, the fact Kyle said this, it would have been fine. Yeah, if he hadn't made eye contact with Gabe on that last line. And I look at Gabe and I can tell this isn't something he's going to let slide. We all look at Kyle. He's starting to do that awkward white people smile. So I tried to keep it subtle. And I just gave Gabe the look. The black Jedi mind trick. Or trying to get him to let Kyle off the hook. So yes, I know, don't look at me like that, I know. I did, I fucked up. I said, I agree. I know we didn't get our usual table, and yeah, that is on me. But, I just had a long day. Oh, and things nearly didn't go my way. So I just want my boys, no, not yet, to be happy for me and get off my back. Because I just managed, to get a whole damn proposal back on track. And, you're good. Isn't today supposed to be match day? So we should be, celebrating. Oh, anyway. Because today is the day we tend to our fan-based responsibilities and make do without our day-to-day civilities. Campeones!
Mr. Kalanga, thank you for coming in for an interview. We understand that this whole procedure has been tough on you, and we understand that this may be the last thing you want to do. But as per the judge's ruling, we just want to ensure that the whole reevaluation process is handled thoroughly and fairly for you, which is why we invited you for an interview. Mr. Kalanga, I wanted to start by going back a bit. Your secondary school. Where did you go? Can you tell me a bit about it?
Southland High. 2008. Alfredos, they still cost 10p. Yeah, and sherbet, Oh, they're sold on the playground by one kid, oh, who sees himself as a young entrepreneur, always looking for ways to make more. And even at his young age, money is the only lure. His hustle is pure. Oh, if you've got a sweet tooth, then a £1 coin says he's got the cure. Oh, you know, fun dicks. Oh, gobstoppers. Atomic fireballs. Oh, nerds. Oh, bottle pop. Panda pop. Oh, push pop. Ring pop. Pop rocks. Oh, bubbaloo. Hubba bubba. Bubble tape. Oh, starburst. Oh, rainbow drops. Oh, candy necklaces. Oh, chocolate cigarettes. Cheetos. Chocolate drops. Tic Tacs. Woo! Hoo-ha! Hoo-ha! Oh, you need a Tic Tac! Not one, not two, the whole damn pack! Oh. I'm sorry. Woo! No. But anything you want? He's got it. And I'm 13. And everything feels like a temptation. Oh, I swear these girls are trying to stop me from getting my education. Or everyone undergoing a transformation. And while some girls have even developed boobs. Hello. I'm still counting my pubes. Afraid of breaking the school's rules. Oh, Mr. Graham. Oh yeah, he's our head teacher. Oh, he doesn't tolerate what he calls fools. Pull your pants up when you're walking around my school.
All right, quiet down. Andre, leave Natalie alone. Sarah, off the phone. Settle down. Come on now. Guys, class should have started 5 minutes ago. Come on.
How am I supposed to concentrate this afternoon? I'm sitting here in English language, listening to Mr. Calhoun, when all I can think about is how I'm gonna get in one tube, how I'm gonna solve her Rubik's Cube. Sophie Adley. Oh, the finest girl God ever brewed. And I'm in my chair reclined, trying to sneak a peek of her behind, daydreaming about what would happen if our love combined. Two star-crossed lovers intertwined, both alike in dignity, fated to cross paths in a playground or in fair London city. There was no denying our affinity. Oh, we did Romeo and Juliet last week. Juliet. Last week. Oh yeah, I remember because, Mr. Calhoun, he asked me to get up and speak. My legs went weak. Sophie's looking at me, waiting for me to speak. Everyone's waiting for me to speak. It's peak. He asks again. Why is Shakespeare still relevant today? Silence. I'm sweating, fretting. I knew what I wanted to say a couple of seconds ago, but I keep on forgetting rap! Yeah, because he's like Tupac back in the day. A master of wordplay.
Shakespeare's about more than just violence and bling.
What's the difference between Tupac talking about gang violence and Shakespeare talking about Family Feud? Shakespeare talks about money and power too. I sense a shift in the mood. And I don't know if my humiliation has been subdued or if I am screwed. And I look at Mr. Calhoun and I get the feeling we're in our very own Shakespearean feud. Lunchtime. Lunchtime means one thing. Football. And dry burgers. And curly fries. Yeah, I know. Yeah, that is 3. Sue me. But the days before Jamie Oliver's school dinner crusades. Chicken burger consumed, football trainers on, I'm ready and in the mood.
Blacks versus whites!
I look around, I'm thinking, ooh, this is going to end up in a fight. Oh, we all line up, each in our own half. Yeah, I hear someone laugh.
What are you doing?
What? Everyone's looking at me funny. And then it happened. Implosion. My teammate reminds me of the melanin I lack. That I ain't that black.
Why don't you be the referee?
Ah. 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 It's funny. It's funny. I mean, everyone laughed. And you know what I do? I laugh too. You ever seen a cell decay? Or just silently pass away? Watch as the cell membrane ruptures, getting rid of any structure, forcing its contents out like a slow burning eruptor, like a diffusive eruption. Diffusive eruptions are categorized by the outpouring of lava without any significant explosive drum. So I just wait for the moment to pass, or for the bell to ring and signal the start of class. You ever felt like that? You ever felt sometimes growing up like you were just a referee? Being shown up in front of everyone to that degree.
Hello, Home Office Nationality Department, London. This is Rebecca you're speaking to. Sorry for putting you on hold. How can I help you?
Hello?
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 Yes, hello.
Hello?
Yeah, hello. I talked to your colleague a couple of minutes ago, yeah. They told me you could help me with my query in relation to my British citizenship application. Yeah, I just wanted to know if there'd been an update on my current situation.
Of course, sir. I'm going to need your reference number so I can access your application.
Yes, K5286391.
Perfect. Could I get you to confirm the following information? Your name, date of birth, and the first line of your address?
Huvi Kalanga?
Could you spell that for me, sir?
Yeah. KalangahUbi.
Thank you, Mr. Kalanga. I would have got it wrong if I had to guess.
Kalanga.
Sorry, Mr. Kalanga. As I said before, can I have your date of birth?
Yeah. 3rd of March, 1994.
And the first line of your address?
62 Carriage Avenue.
Thank you, Mr. Kalanga. Checking now if they've made any progress. Mr. Kalanga, it says you already received a letter back informing you of the fact that your application for British citizenship had been denied under Section 8.4 of Annex D of the British Nationality Act.
Yes, I know. But I did file a request to reconsider a couple of weeks ago.
Exactly when did you file the request to reconsider, do you know?
2 to 3 weeks ago.
Mr. Kalanga, do bear with me for a moment. Let me see. Hello, Mr. Kalanga.
Hello?
Hello.
Yes, hello?
Yes, hello. It says here your request for reconsideration was denied a couple of days ago.
What?
Mr. Kalanga, I understand this must feel like quite the blow.
I don't understand what the issue is, though.
Well, it appears that since your mother
Yes,
never...
I know my mum didn't have citizenship. But, I made it very clear. You know, she had indefinite leave to remain. And I was born here.
I understand that, Mr. Kalanga.
Okay, but do
Mr. Kalanga...
No, it's just, it doesn't sound like you do.
Look, I can't begin to imagine what you're going through, but you understand that being born in the UK is not enough to make you a citizen. It doesn't work that way.
What does that mean?
It means being born here doesn't override your requirement to adhere to all the criteria needed to obtain British citizenship here.
I'm sorry?
Mr. Kalanga, I understand this isn't the outcome you were expecting, it's clear.
It's Kalanga.
Sorry, Mr. Kalanga.
So, you're saying it means absolutely nothing. Yeah, that I've spent my entire life here. Yeah, that I've built a career.
Of course not, Mr. Kalanga. That's not what I meant.
Okay, then what was it you meant? Because, I mean, that's what it sounds like you're saying to a certain extent.
I can assure you that was never my intent.
I'm sorry, I'm confused.
What are you confused by, Mr. Kalanga?
I mean, it was a caution, yeah? A stupid incident when I was 14. I mean, nothing more. Look, I've grown up here my whole life. How is that something you can just ignore?
I understand how this may seem, but had your mother registered and applied for you before you were 14, it is possible your application would have been clean. But since you are applying for citizenship now, as an adult, we must take into account your entire history. Do you understand what I mean?
Yeah, so you're telling me my entire time here has been a lie.
Mr. Kalanga, it is not my job to decide whether the legislation was correctly applied.
Okay, then what is your job?
I'm not here to take any sides. All I can do is explain the legislation to you and why you were denied, not determine how it should be applied.
Okay, then what's the point in talking to you if there's no information you can provide?
I can pass you on to one of my senior officers who might be able to help you better understand the results.
No! Okay, I already waited a while before I got put through, and then your colleague, he put me on hold before I got to talk to
Mr. Kalanga,
you. So
I understand you're upset.
Yeah, really, who knew?
I understand you're upset, and this has put you in quite a state, but I will terminate this phone call if you carry on at this rate.
Carry on at what rate? I'm just asking you for some clarity, okay? So I can set things straight.
Mr. Kalanga, if you feel like any legislation has been applied unfairly to your application, then I suggest you talk to a solicitor regarding your reservations, as they might be able to offer you some clarity in relation to your situation. But unfortunately, I don't think there's anything else I can do unless you want me to pass you on to one of my senior officers, in which case I'll put you through.
Yeah, why? So he can tell me the same thing you're telling me too?
I'm sorry I couldn't help you in the way you wanted, but before you go away, Mr. Kalanga, is there anything else I can help you with today?
No. What? No, I didn't raise my voice.
Really?
Look, I know what you're gonna say.
Do you really think shouting down the phone is going to help you in any way?
Are you really having a go at me? Or for maybe raising my voice on the phone a
Not
degree?
everyone is out to get you, Herbie.
Yeah, I know not everyone is out to get me. But
Don't
she
shout
was
at
rude.
me.
I'm not shouting at you. I'm just saying
Look,
she was rude and she
I'm
didn't.
just saying, I get why you're angry, but you were rude, and you didn't have to be.
How was I rude? I mean, I was just asking a question about the way my application
Why
was
are you
reviewed.
in a mood?
I'm not in a mood. Stop saying I'm in a mood when I'm not. I feel like right now everything I'm saying is
Look,
misconstrued.
I understand you're stressed, and you've got a lot on your chest, but I don't think taking it out on everyone around you is what's best.
Now I'm the issue. Is that what you're trying to suggest?
All I'm saying is I don't think you talking to her like that was in your best interest.
You're talking to her like what?
Oh, you know what? I think it's best we just give this a rest. I was just going to suggest you talk to my friend since he's a solicitor, but I can see you're stressed, so I'm just going to give you some space and we can talk about this later once you finish this self-pity protest.
What? Sophie!
Who'd you fight for?
The Social Democratic Republic of Angola said,
Abaixo o inimigo!
Angola é nossa! Are two different factions. And they're shifting the lines of a nation to their satisfaction and not caring what happens. Employing underage assassins are trained to murder the masses. Or baby fingers wrapped around European-funded hand cannons. Bueno and Kalunga make daily transactions. Oh, a country, Zutuna apart, a country that was hoping to restart and still learning how to play its part. In a reddish pink house in Benguela, our Ophelia girl, 8 years old and cold, she sleeps on the floor in the hallway, because you never know what the night has in store. The bed, a luxury from before the Civil War. She's woken up in the middle of the night, her uncle's face white. We have to leave tonight. Rebel troops close in, and if they don't leave now, soon they'll be pinned in. As they drive away, she sees other families, and they're leaving without delay. Under cover of night, they try to sneak away. Cars burn as the city starts to decay. A city in disarray. People strip off army uniforms so they don't have to stay. Those who are military or policia must banker for the city and order. If they disobey, they are made to pay. The car stops. Roadblocks. A strategy to get on top of those who desert. Any vehicle containing a gun is deemed to be containing a military son, and he cannot emaye until his work here is done. He is not allowed to leave until the war is won. So her sukulu, he scrambles, tells her to throw the guns in the Angolan brambles, while the Sulami takes his time. He looks 13, but he is well versed, and this search is not his first. So he calls the commander over and whispers in his ear, Hasukulu. He switches into second gear as the commander comes near.
Documenters, please. I'm going to have to ask you to leave the queue. I cannot let you through. You must stay and fight the battle that's about to ensue. Please, sir, step to the side. Step to the side.
There's a tense silence between the two.
Sir, what are we going to do?
Money exchanges hands, and the commander changes his initial commands, and their escape continues as planned. She eats scrambled eggs and gari. Because they forgot to pack food for 3. And when she gets to Luanda, she can't believe what she can see. Kinzangala, kids in camo, and pockets full of ammo, and they're chewing on tobacco. Different badges, but the young frames and faces are the same. And the Pionniers Rouge are their name, enforcing the government's 8 p.m. curfew through their Dragonov scope. Here, the Ophelia girl finds that ration cards are the norm, and everyone is required to conform. Impela are the people, and the people are Impela. Kids are snatched off streets and bundled into the back of car seats or thrown into vans by police. The government declares those who are 15 or look it, or you must partake in military affairs. And if you say no, you meet the big man upstairs. 1984.
Stand against the wall. I told you to stand tall and stop pretending to be small. You are all military avoiders. Your conduct has been improper.
He counts them off. 8 kids, all in all. The Ophelli girl pisses herself. She knows that when that truck arrives, they will have given up their lives, some of them destined to become underage wives. She knows what getting into that truck implies. She knows she has to think quick and improvise, or otherwise she becomes another lost kid, Chiquinina, off the grid. A kid makes a move. The soldier disapproves. He raises his gun as the kid starts to run, and the soldier finds the challenge fun. As he takes aim at someone else's son. The Ophelli girl sees her chance and wills her Malu to advance. She hears the impact, but she doesn't look back as she rushes into a building, knocking on door after door, her hope wilting, tear-soaked adrenaline pumping through her little body as she fights to prevent herself from becoming another Ivumbi little body.
Where are you from, exactly?
Can I touch your hair?
Where'd you say your mom's from?
Which one of your parents did you say was white?
Mom, you can't say that.
You're a good dancer.
No, I was pretty quick back in
Gone
my
to
day.
court. They've ruled in your
Is that
favour.
spicy enough for you? Do you want more
I don't know
spicy?
why they wear scarves on their head all the time. I would never cover it up. My hair look like
Honestly, look, I don't see colour.
I'm almost dark as
You know, there were 2 black kids in my class when I was growing up. And they
How are
were
you
lovely.
feeling about the interview tomorrow?
This new bloke, Leroy, at work. He's a hard worker, yeah? You don't
no
know.
pressure. But your babies would look really cute. Oh, I'm just
I
imagining.
don't like to talk about politics, but Brexit.
Stop it. Stop it.
Leroy says beer can. Is it me, or does it sound like he's...
I heard they announced the promotion today. What did they say?
I didn't get it. Yeah. Okay? Yeah, there you go. Now you know. And I found out a couple of hours ago. And I want to be surprised. That they said no. But ever since I got that letter, nothing surprises me anymore though. Yeah, ever since I got that letter, I feel like I've had the wind knocked out of me. Like I spent the past 3 months just struggling to breathe. Like there's this elephant sat on top of me. Like, why is this happening to me? I mean, why can't they just let me be? I mean, I go to the pub. For a pint. And wearing the red and white. And I am hurt every time our World Cup dreams are just dashed in the dirt. Which is a lot. And I fucking love tea. No. I fucking love Yeah, but I'm starting to think, that it's not all of that they see. It's my mum, not me. And she doesn't even look like me. Why is it? Every time I come around, your mum, she makes jerk chicken. And based on a family recipe she found. A family recipe. I still remember your smile. Yeah, when she brought me round for the first time how you just stood there and just smiled for a while. Is that how you've seen me all along? Please tell me I'm wrong. Please. You know, I remember spinning, yeah, and navigating our discussion after discussion, and I was spinning without interruption and telling myself not to be the source of any form of disruption, but on the inside, I was burning and squirming, and my stomach was churning. But on the outside, I was calm and collected, telling myself, no, do not be affected. As if, you know, the privilege in the room ain't even being detected. And me just balancing everything and trying to make my caramel presence bearable as just those around me kept explaining that, yeah, the thing is, mate, our struggles, yeah, they're just comparable. And I'm the rash and the ointment. And the people, they keep asking me questions about my employment. And I'm convincing myself I'm not mad. And yeah, no, you're not. You are not that bad. And I know exactly what you mean when you say, yeah, the thing is, mate, London, England, it's just rammed. Oh, what's Angola like? You know, I've always just wanted to go. I don't know, Gemma. You know, I have grown up here my whole life. Why is it, yeah, all of a sudden everyone wants to talk to me about my past? But you know, soon as Gabe at work, he wants to talk about the Empire. Oh yeah, they're fast to tell you, oh no, you can't because you're playing the race card. Yeah, we can talk about the Bard, but we can't talk about the Empire. Why? Because that's just too hard. Look, no offense, but you know, I'm just trying to make it all make sense, and it just doesn't. I'm sorry. Ooh, that was intense. You know what, I am sorry. I didn't mean to have a go at you. You know, I've got to get up for the interview tomorrow. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna go.
Mr. Kalanga, talking of your girlfriend, I understand you're not married yet?
No,
Do you have a date set?
not anymore.
But you live together.
Yeah.
Could you tell me how you two met?
51.4714 north, 0.0625 west. A warehouse in Peckham. People lean on walls sipping. No one's looking to get caught slipping. Woo! My man stands in the corner looking like cash. Is that a bottle of Dom Perignon in one hand? Woo! You just came to smash! Woo! Over in the other corner, we got the Dame Judy henches, tightly wrapped like they shop in Baby Gap, too big to look over their own shoulders, you know, the rhythmless boulders. And up against the wall, we got the Mandarin trying to operate in tandem. And on the dance floor, guys sneak up from behind, trying to catch a dance or a slap. It's a risky business trying to pull that crap. But the ratio is right. I can tell it's 50-50 despite the low light. Me and my boys, we're at the court trying to forget about what happened before. We don't care anymore. We don't care. Psh, that security, yeah, you made us wait at the front door. Because now that we're inside, me and my boys, we're hard to ignore. I can still remember what I wore. Oh, I had my black and white Air Max 90s on my feet, and my trim, oh yeah, it was on lock. And my hairline was looking neat, and I'm wearing my G-Star jeans around my waist, and a tight white tee. Yeah, I'm looking like one of those models from a magazine, and I'm feeling sexy, like there's no one else but me, like no one else came to play. To my degree. Woo! Me, Kofi, Fabio, our three smooth-looking youths. Oh yeah, we did. We bust out our group dance moves, and the whole crowd cheered because everyone approved. And in the middle of this clump, a circle opened up, and one by one, in people jumped. And that's when this white girl comes into view. Sophie Adley. The finest girl God ever brewed. It can't be true. My high school crush that I never had the courage to talk to, 6 years later, and she's on the dance floor looking at me like, what you gonna do? Her eyes meet mine. Ooh, she's looking fine. I get a tingle up my spine. She moves in and the circle's no longer mine. Oh, she is dauntless. She throws down the gauntlet. And she gives me a look. Like, what you gonna do? Are you gonna see this through or tell your boys that a white girl beat you? Oh, we danced until 3 in the morning. Our bodies soaring and our relationship forming as we're performing at 3 in the morning, still exploring, and I am roaring. My belly's talking and I get butterflies as I stare into her green-coloured eyes. Have you never, ever wanted a night to end? Just have something happen that you can't quite comprehend. Look back and think, that's when it happened and things just went. Look back, I wonder how it will change so quick.
Hervey, I know you're not talking to me, but at least tell me you're okay.
Hey.
Hey.
I'm sorry, I haven't been picking up my phone. Yeah, I just needed some time alone.
You okay?
Mm-hmm. I quit my job. I'm sorry about dinner. Yeah, my tone. I know I went a bit too far, and things got a bit overblown. But I just want you to know I didn't mean to, and it's not
Hervey,
about
I'm
you.
sure
It's just,
there are still avenues we can explore.
You know how they say ignorance? Yeah, it's bliss. I want that bliss back. Yeah, that's what I miss. Because it's not you that I'm angry at. Yeah, it's her. Because I mean, she should have known better. Because what she left behind was a box full of old stuff and
Hervey,
a
just slow down.
status letter.
What are
And
you
now I
trying
keep
to say?
like, you know, when I look back, yeah, I don't regret that night. I remember I told myself I'm hurt. And when I wake up to you now, I still think, me? How? Wow. I love it when you hold me when I cry. And I love the fact you
Hervey?
always
Hervey, talk to me.
but I just, after the complaint, I thought things would be okay. And then I thought, no, it's okay. You know, the solicitor, you make all of this go away, and now I'm going in for a bloody interview, and I think I'm starting, to realize that I can't do this.
What do you mean, can't
I mean,
do?
the things your parents say.
Why does it matter what they say or do?
Because I don't know what I'm supposed to do. You know, from my point of view, I feel like if I get up and I say something, I'm unstable. Yeah, I'm just another angry black guy sitting at the table, whereas it feels like you get to get angry.
That's not fair. I can't believe you'd even go there. You know how much I care.
Fair! I've always followed the rules. You know how you always ask me, why have you never changed your haircut since school? It's because I thought it made me look more professional. Not because I think
Hervey,
it's
just
cool.
tell me where you are. You shouldn't be alone. You're overwhelmed. You don't have to do this on your own.
You know, I've been trying to ask myself lately, but if tomorrow they decide I'm not British, does that mean I've been lying to myself from the beginning?
Of course not. Hervey, where are you? Tell me. We'll figure out what to do. Hervey. Hervey, please. I love you.
Mr. Kalanga, there are no phones allowed during the interview. Thank you. Mr. Kalanga, I know you don't want to, but can we go back to your mother since it's something that I've been asked to look into?
Look, I already told you.
I know you didn't want to answer before, but like I said, these are questions that I can't ignore. Look, as part of your reassessment, I have been asked to verify the information you provided so we can be sure.
Why? Because you think I lied to you?
No, because it's part of the interview. And because other than verification, it may help in forming a whole picture regarding your case today.
Okay, in what way?
I promise any questions about your mother are asked in relation to you, okay? So, can you tell me when your mother first entered the UK?
Look, I was born in the UK. Yeah, so why does it matter that my mum wasn't anyway?
Mr. Kalanga, just because you can't see it doesn't mean the dots aren't connected in a way. So I have to ask again, when did your mother first enter the UK?
The Ofeli girl walks towards the desk and now it's red. The sign above it reads ticket check. Still shaken from what happened before. Her mama doesn't want her around anymore. So she buys her a one-way plane ticket to escape the blood and gore of war. To a Muenu that has something better in store. Where kids can play without the fear of getting taken away. And if she stays, she'll have to pay for running away. So her mama panics and books a ticket without delay through a friend who holds some shady sweat.
A journey she'll have to make alone, and one that will take her Muganga from home. But right now, or beside her auntie, she meets the man at the ticket desk, eye to eye. Her mouth goes dry, she recognizes the guy. A man who tried to make a move on her when she was in school and drooled whilst he offered her jewels for the right to be her first, and telling her it wouldn't hurt, and asking her to take off her shirt. A man she ran away from, screaming, tears streaming, feeling like she needed a deep clean.
This is quite the surprise. Who knew this situation would arise? Now, looking back, it seems a bit unwise that a Kalumba like you would deprive me of the prize between those thighs. I'm the one who decides who flies, and you, oh fair lady, must step to the side. Unfortunately, I don't trust your paperwork, so you have been denied.
The Ofeli girl dies a little inside at this death sentence he has assigned. Her future, it flashes before her eyes, because she understands what this Hituna implies. Her auntie steps in, wallet in hand, hoping to make him understand, telling him he will be damned for trying to lay his hands on the daughter of a military man.
Maritatu, Discopa, I had no idea. Here, all clear, my old lady.
She disappears past his desk as he waves her off in fear over what will happen to his career if her imaginary father was to hear. The flight. It feels like it takes a lifetime. And along the way, she dreams of all the time she'll have to play and all the rules, she won't have to obey. And maybe she won't have to sleep in the hallway. They queue up because the British love to queue. No clubs or bars, organized. Everything is formalized for the first time. She feels like what it must feel like to be a normal child, a long way away from war. She dreams of what her new life has in store when an officer gives her a look that chills her to the core.
Where is your visa paper? Where is your visa paper? Do you need a translator?
She nods her head, not understanding a word he said. Another undocumented foreign invader invading from south of the equator.
Where is your visa? Do you know why you're here? I believe things are not what they appear. I believe your papers are fake. So you won't be able to stay. I'm going to have to send you back on your way on the first plane back to Luanda today.
Please, sir, you can't send me back that way. If I go back, I'll be attacked, raped, or killed. That's a fact. Please, sir. A man woke up, Lelu, and put his uniform on, unaware to what the day would correspond. But what does one do with such a decision? Should a man in his position follow his moral intuition, or should he facilitate her extradition, caught between the rules and regulations of his nation? A stamp in her passport reads, 7 days in transit to Mozambique. 1 week tears stream down her cheek, she can't speak.
If anybody asks, you never saw me and I never saw you. But this should get you through without an issue. It's all I can do. 1 week. The rest is up to you. Good luck.
Can you answer the question, please? Mr. Kalanga.
Yeah.
So, according to what you've told me, your mother's not a British citizen, is she?
No.
And your mother never registered you or herself as a citizen, despite having obtained indefinite leave to remain, I see.
No.
One last thing, Mr. Kalanga, before we set you free. Did you know that not all police cautions are cleared?
No.
Mr. Kalanga, you do understand that not all police cautions are cleared, especially those involving the assault of a police officer.
Wait, is that what they still say? Look, I already told you, I was scared and I tried to run away. I pushed him over by accident. Look, I was 14.
I understand that.
No, but it doesn't sound
Look,
like you
Mr.
do.
Kalanga, I
I'm just
am not
trying.
here to ascertain if events unfolded the way the police say they did that day. This is just one of the issues I've been asked to look into during this interview today, okay? It's just one component of your reassessment, and I just want to assure you, before you go away, that everything else you've told me about your residence here today will be taken into consideration in the reevaluation of your application.
Resident. I'm not a guest. I was born here.
Of course, I'm so sorry, Mr. Kalanga, that's not what I was trying to suggest at all. Mr. Kalanga, thank you for coming in today for your interview as per our request. I'm confident all the issues we wanted to cover have been addressed, so we'll aim to get back to you as soon as possible regarding our decision once your application has been reassessed. All the best.
No.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's the short and fat minstrel show!
Something new and ugly raises its head in Britain. In Notting Hill Gate, only a mile or two from London's West End, racial violence.
I think if we were honest with ourselves, that we'd admit it would be a bit of a shock if we were told that our sister or daughter was going to marry a coloured man. We're not black.
Well, we're not black, really.
The older ones remember, like, the people that fought the wars for us to keep this country.
It's not just about making the UK a more hostile place for illegal migrants.
8 police officers in hospital after this night of violence and rioting in North London.
It began as a peaceful demonstration. The violence was close behind.
These scenes occurred during the August public holiday at Notting Hill in West London. What began as a happy-go-lucky carnival among London's black immigrant community ended in a bloody and fearful battle between the police and black teenagers.
The court found no evidence of institutional racism and that ethnic minorities are haunted by historic racism that doesn't exist anymore in modern Britain.
An asylum hotel in Tamworth was set alight.
A number of ex-servicemen, black ex-servicemen, at the end of the war, were forcibly returned to Jamaica.
My name is Jay. I was a part of the Windrush generation. I was born in the UK and lived here all my life, and I recognize as a status.
As Home Secretary, at this defining moment in our country's history, this daughter of immigrants needs no lectures when it comes to taking back control.
Dear Mr. Kalanga, on September 24th, 2020, your solicitor filed a judicial review claim contesting a refusal of an application you made for British citizenship on January 7th, 2020. Following your judicial review claim, a subsequent substantive hearing found our decision to be unlawful and unbalanced, and we were asked to reevaluate your application. In line with this request, you were recently asked to come in for an interview to ensure that your reevaluation was handled thoroughly. We thank you for attending this interview as we understand how hard this whole process has been for you. Unfortunately, after reevaluating your application as per the court ruling, we have decided that the breaching of the good character clause established in the first evaluation of your application still stands under paragraph 8.4 of Annex D of the British Nationality Act, which outlines our policy in respect of deception in the immigration and nationality process. Whilst one caution does not make you an individual of poor character, your withholding of information about it still breaches the good character requirement, and so the refusal decision of the first evaluation will be upheld.
I'm lost. Like, so lost. Oh, sometimes, yeah, I close my eyes and I hold my breath and I start counting. And then I open my eyes, and it's me, looking at me standing in front of a mirror, looking at the debris. That was left with me. Do you remember when we used to dance? In our living room. Oh, you would hold me close. Like I was back in your womb, just secure. And no sense of doom and gloom. Yeah, it was just us two. And we would shuffle our feet around the room. Those days, I was sure of everything. And I felt like I could take on anything. Like I knew, where I was and who I was. Just a boy dancing with his mum, sharing a tiny little moment of joy without a void. Yeah. And I would just listen to the music and follow your voice. Estás aqui, estás a levar, ouviste? I remember I used to mimic your accent and augment it for dramatic effect and deliver it with comedic intent. Yeah, I did know what you meant. And I remember I laughed at you when you couldn't pronounce words that were never even your own, and words that you learned in an effort to build a home away from home. And I never really thought of you as anything else. But my mum, I never really thought about from where you've come. And now I realise it's not because you never bothered to share. It's because I didn't even ask. Yeah, I didn't even care. But you know, it's just because it's there, London. Yeah, it's been my school. And their etiquette has been taught to me. You know, rule by rule, like I'm some goddamn mule. And you know, I know their teachers, have been so cruel, consistently putting me in the lower steps. And telling me how to wear my hair. And aware that I'm just the other box in their questionnaire. You know, and I know all of this just pumped into me and shaping me since preschool. And all this, because when they look at me, they don't even see me, they see you. You know what? I've never actually seen how far back my roots stretch. Yeah, I haven't. I've never dug properly underneath this caramel flesh. I've always been taught about their victories over the French. These roots, just hidden underground, just pulsing along at a steady beat of blood. Of other nations and generations and everything they contain, just pumping through my veins like a tree whose roots stretch all the way back to Angola and here bears its fruits. You know, I am so tired of everyone trying to figure out how I'm wired, just something to be the sight of constantly being asked to pick between 2 points of view. You know, my roots have begun to come up through the floor and the cement has begun to crack. And I'm thinking, oh, it's time to unpack my black and trace it back. Because then maybe I'll discover new ideas. And they'll give birth to new pieces, and all this empty space will be filled with new knowledge. And I'll be built up on new bases, and maybe who I am will thrive in this new place. And maybe I don't. Maybe when it's all said and done, I make no advances and I make no discoveries, and maybe when I change the tint, I won't like what I see. Maybe in your world, I'm just a referee too, or too light to be considered a part of the crew of nothing new. Or maybe, I'll discover where I lie between the two. You know, I am so lost. Like so lost.
Everybody tonight.